It appears the Oakland Athletics are moving to Las Vegas.
I don't like this.
You don't like it?
I mean, I of course I get it. Like, nobody goes to that ballpark. Like,
It is a crap ballpark, and nobody goes there. But you can argue nobody goes there because it's a crap ballpark. In fact, Oakland fans had earlier in the week, they were discussing organizing. I'm not sure exactly what they called it, but basically to prove to ownership and Major League Baseball, we will support this team. Mm-hmm. If you put money into it and give us a new stadium, we will support this team. They were on a random Tuesday night game sometime soon. They were going to try to sell it out. Fans, like, hey, let's everybody show up this night to say, if you make this.
Oh, boy.
And by the way, that doesn't prove anything.
No,
just showing up on one night doesn't prove that you'll support a Major League Baseball franchise to the extent it needs to be supported. But that was something they were trying to do. And then the news breaks yesterday that the A's have reached a deal with Las Vegas, and they're going to build a $1.5 billion 35-seat baseball stadium. And we'll have the Las Vegas Athletics perhaps as soon as 2027.
Dude, this is the third pro sports franchise that city has lost in the last 10 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
The Raiders, the Warriors,
and
now it'll be the Athletics.
Yeah.
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 Can you imagine? The nightmare people have here all the time is like, what if the Grizzlies ever leave?
Of course.
Like, imagine the Grizzlies leaving and then the Tigers leaving.
Right. What do we do?
Like, what are we supposed to do?
We got to showboats games, I guess.
Yeah, and then the showboats leave too.
No, here's
what it would be like. The Grizzlies leave. 3 years later, the Tigers leave. And then 2 years later, the golf tournament leaves.
Yep. No, that's true.
Like, what do we even have anymore?
Yeah.
So I feel sick for the city.
I do too.
Because Oakland is a major American city, but it's just across the bridge from San Francisco. San Francisco is widely considered to be the more glamorous city, the more the wealthier city.
Right.
And Oakland is this isn't apples to apples, but you'll get it. San Francisco is to Oakland what Nashville is to Memphis.
Yep.
And so there's a part of your heart that makes you want to side with Oakland on this. But at some point, the city's got to, like, this is just the way pro sports work.
Yeah.
If you don't build the stadium, then it's why the state of Tennessee is eventually going to throw hundreds of millions of dollars into FedEx Forum.
Right.
Because if you don't do those types of things, somebody out there, some other city will.
Yep. That's
do
why
it
the
for
Titans are getting a new stadium.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you don't do the things that have to be done, some other city will, and these franchises will go to those cities.
Right.
And on some level, that is what's happening to the Athletics now. So I hate it for Oakland. I love it for Las Vegas. People travel to Las Vegas in the summer all the time. NBA Summer League, concerts, just weekend trips, bachelor parties, weddings, whatever. And now, of all the things you can do when you're in Las Vegas, now during the summer, it could be like, hey, the Yankees are in town. Let's go watch a baseball game. Like, you could go
to
to
a ton of transplants.
You could go to Las Vegas for any of the reasons you go to Las Vegas, and then also catch a Major League Baseball game while you're there. Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
And it's why they have an NFL franchise there, and it works. Like, how many, and I don't follow it closely enough to know, but I would imagine if you go to a Las Vegas Raiders game, there are opposing teams' fans there every game.
Definitely.
Because you go, hey, let's travel to a game this season, if you're a Broncos fan or a Seahawks fan or whatever. And where do you want to travel? What's the best place to travel to? Las Vegas. It just is.
Now they benefit. The Raiders are like that weird anomaly in sports where, like, no matter where they go, they're fans. Like, they have fans in L.A. They have fans in obviously Oakland and the Bay Area coming there. So they do pretty well as far as their home field. But point taken.
I guarantee you there are fans every home game in Las Vegas. There are fans of the other team that traveled there specifically to go to that game and have a weekend in Vegas. I guarantee you.
Yep.
And now baseball will do the same thing. You might not travel there to go see your team play baseball, but you might be there and say, hey, there's a Major League Baseball game here tonight. Shohei Ohtani is playing against the Las Vegas Athletics tonight. Cool. Let's hang out at the pool all day, and then we'll go watch a baseball game tonight. So I think that's a franchise that'll work. It's the NFL franchise is going to work there. Major League Baseball franchise, I think, will work there. And eventually, we will have an NBA franchise there, and LeBron James says he wants to own it.